everyone, it's Cori with Royal LePage, and this is another episode of Cori's Quick Tips. This week, by request, I am doing tips to selling your house in Cold Lake. So again, I had been asked to give a few quick tips on selling your house in Cold Lake, so here's what I came up with. I do want to mention that I actually have quite a few more than what I'm talking about today. I do like to keep these videos relatively short, but that being said, if you have any questions on further tips for selling your house, then please don't hesitate to contact me. So the first thing I noted, one of the major things I would say is maximize your exposure. So really utilize the social media, the websites, and your realtor's, exposure to your home. And because we are so active on social media right now, and a lot of our leads are coming from social media, it's a good idea for you to get on there and help your realtor out, share their posts, do things like that, so it gains exposure. And also don't discount other ways of exposure other than just web exposure, the local kiosk, and also our window boards out front, newsprint, things like that. Those things there also can help with exposure to your house. So you really want to have a nice well-rounded exposure and continuing to keep putting out exposure to your house. So the second thing I noted was understand the market and price your house accordingly. So it's a really good idea to have a really good communication with your realtor and understand what our market's doing, what our market's done in the past, what likely will happen with our market moving forward in the future, and choosing a really realistic price for your home. So the third thing that I had noticed here is if you're military or if you're oil and you are utilizing a benefits package to do your move, understanding that benefits package and utilizing that during the sales process. So again, having a realtor who is well versed in all those benefits package can really help you out moving forward. Number 4 that I had mentioned here is take the feedback that you do receive with a grain of salt. Feedback is meant to be constructive. It's meant to give you information as to price and also, things that you can do constructively to make your house sell quicker for more money. So ultimately, sometimes the feedback is a little hard to hear, but that being said, a lot of the times it is good information. Just because one person doesn't necessarily like maybe the layout of your home doesn't necessarily mean that that's not something that will be appealing to another buyer. So that is something to keep in mind because it is meant to be something that is constructive, just to help you as an owner to sell your house quicker and for more money. The last thing I wanted to mention in terms of, tips for selling in Cold Lake is to choose a realtor with really good communication skills. So whether it's me, somebody in my office, or even another realtor in town, that being said, you really want to have somebody who has that open door communication policy where they're willing to sit down and go through everything with you on a regular basis and make sure that you have the information that you need. One thing that I always tell my clients is that one of my jobs is to provide you with the information so that you can make informed decisions when it comes to the sale of your home. So I think that that's really important, is an open line of communication between you and your realtor. So again, these are just a bunch of quick tips as to selling your house in Cold Lake. I do have many more, so if you have any questions or if you would like to get more information on selling your home in Cold Lake, please feel free to contact me. But again, I wanted to keep this nice and short. So thanks again, and we'll see you next week.